Wahala.
And I'm so pissed
You pissed?
that she's a female saying this. Oh, Cassie didn't catch that part. But anyways, though.
Oh, you're trying the gender wars. Yes, I did not catch it.
She didn't catch that part.
I'm
'Cause-
definitely coming with a comeback. I'll do my comeback.
I thought as much because I knew. I said,
You knew I was
said-
definitely going
I
to
said
resist.
it,
And
she
she
catch-
didn't say anything.
She didn't catch it. She didn't catch it. But anyways, though, this is a general open banter. If you're not making money online, you are lazy. That's amazing. Something that is cold nature.
Sorry.
Ooh, thanks, Cassie. Oh, you're so caring. I never knew.
Of course I am.
Oh, for the first time, you're showing me so much care online,
But,
on air.
but this has always been the case.
On
Like,
air, on air. I'm not saying off air. Off air, you show me all the care, but on air, no.
I'm always regional.
Oh no, you're a region on me.
It's
Seriously.
because this.
No love for me. Nothing. No love. No
Okay, all right. Well, let's talk about what's going on. Remember, we said that this Nigerian lady has come out to say that if you're not making money online, or if you've not made money online, you are just lazy. Let's say the way she said it. Now, the lady is Adeife Adeoye. She said, I have an unpopular opinion. If you've not made money online yet, it's either you're lazy or you do not know what you are doing.
Wow.
See, it's so simple. Making money is a numbers game.
Okay.
Once you know this, you would never be broke. If you make money, find a way to reach more people. If you need a client by next week, just pitch more people. It's so bloody simple. So people will rather
That's what she said.
and stay broke.
Yes.
Why?
Why?
And you know what? This comment sparked controversy. And right now, as we speak, she has locked her social media.
No, she shouldn't
She's
lock
locked
it.
her profile.
Please don't lock it now, please, please. Right? Like if you need a client by next week, just pitch more people. Says it's so bloody simple.
Like she said it.
Wow. So bloody simple, but people will rather go the hard route and stay broke. She threw a shade at you, right? Oh yeah, she just did. She threw a shade at you. How do you feel about this one? You want to respond to her, or you just want to leave it be where it is?
Let me know what you think about this one, because you said something that you feel you were annoyed, you're irritated by it even from the start. Why were you reacting that way? Let me hear you.
You know what? The thing is, when you come here and you give me ideas, tell me about something that's there that I don't see, and you're not showing me believability, you're not showing me proof, you're not showing me how it is even reflected in your life, you're not giving me examples.
Okay.
None have I seen. In all of this conversation has been about destroying personalities, destroying people who are still trying as much as they can to still survive, going through the, in quote, hard routes.
The hard route, so that people are beginning to feel pressured.
Do you understand?
Okay.
Now you're putting them under unnecessary pressure. Because now they start thinking that, oh, so it seems like we've been toiling for 40 years and 40 nights. Even though we are toiling legitimately, and there's money elsewhere. There's two things it does to them. It either propels them towards wanting to find out how to also be a part of this online money business, or it deters them. It sets them away from the business, the online business that you're preaching, right? And now, online business, for me, is a gamble.
Okay.
It's a gamble. Whether you're a content creator and all of that, the gamble is in the content. Would it sell? Would it go loud? Would it go far? Would it be great? Would it be stuff? I mean, would people really like it? Would they be embraced? Would you gain traction? Or you can still put it out there and nobody's watching it. Maybe one or two people, your family members, you keep referring people over and over.
watch,
you know, go and watch go and watch it. Go and watch that. You know? But then so it's a gamble for me. And then so when you begin to mess with the minds of people who are working, whether it's 9 to 5, whether it's the hard routes, as long as they're legit. I'm about the legitimacy of what you do. And you're not telling me how to, you're not giving me examples. You're not recommending any program for me online. And then here you are saying that it's so bloody simple, but people will rather go through the hard route and stay broke. Then you make those people who are going through the hard route and still earning the little stipends that they earn to feel as though,
They're
you know
not
what,
doing enough.
we're not doing anything, that we are broke. You never know if that person that's reading this is that young man who's just been jilted by some girl who told him that you're too broke.
How did you? How
Oh
did
no,
you?
I'm just telling
how
you.
did you
No,
tie
I
to
have
that?
I have to tie to it, Cassie. You know, you're too
How-
broke for my kind.
How did you tie to that?
You are too broke for me. You're not tech savvy. Well, let me see your phone. You say, is this? You're still using Symbian phone? We have come to Android. You're using
You know,
Symbian.
the first thing someone will see you now, even the first thing they are looking at your hand is to know if you're using an iPhone. And even among the iPhone users,
Yes, there is
they will
still a
check
class.
the back of your
Good,
camera. How many
good.
lens? How many lens does your phone carry? What lens is there? They want to see. Are you still using the iPhone with the button? You know, we have different
Yeah, yeah,
categories.
yeah, of
The
course.
iPhones with the button, those ones are.
In fact, the ones
outdated.
using BlackBerry, no. No. I'm just saying. I can't
So,
say. Just imagine you
I
saw
think
someone.
I think
you know,
this mindset
Right.
comes from the fact that we're a very classist society.
Right.
Of course, classism is as old as time,
Mm-hmm.
and I think even from creation, even from the nature, the law of nature, there is that social strata where there are different classes and categories of people. However, I would not take away the fact that this young lady is I do not, because from what she shows or portrays online, you might want to say she's quite accomplished and she's doing quite well for her age, no doubt. And I think what is working for her is that she has figured out to sell or package herself in a
Right.
very noisy environment. I do not know if you know her personally. She's a very popular figure online. Yeah, she's popular for her videos. Sometimes she'll make videos like spend a day with me as a this person earning this, living in Lagos. She tries to paint a picture of everything is going on well. Now when she says making money online is a game of numbers or is a numbers game, I think she's just trying to take advantage of people's gullibility.
that's it.
There's nothing that is easy. There's nothing that is free, not even in Freetown. Yes, you see this thing, they will say, oh, content creation, just go into content and you blow. That's a big lie. That's a big lie.
Well, I agree with you. It's a big
That's
lie.
a big fat lie that has been sold to many people. Now, I'm going to give you an instance. Recently, Cora Obidi made a video where she was dancing with her dad, I think so. That video garnered over 10 million views. Did you know how much Meta paid? I think Meta paid some measly, I do not know how much, but it was not really something. And someone was like, this is what we are facing in this part of the world. The fact that creators in this part are not well respected as their counterparts in other parts.
Right.
So yes, that money, 10 million views, could fetch a lot of other people who do not live in Nigeria so much money. But for the fact that a lot of our viewers came from this part, the money was not that much. So young people have to contend with this reality. The fact that they first of all come from this side. Yes, we are blessed as a country, but let's face it, they are already disadvantaged.
Right.
So no matter how much they try, it's not as if they are not trying.
Okay.
But because the odds are against them. And I find it very uncomfortable when formerly poor people or people who were not really that make it out of the hood and then they forget decency. They forget that you have to be fair to other people because it's not everybody that's going to be rich. Let's face it. Not everyone is going to make it out of the hustle. Do you agree with me?
Oh well, yeah, I agree.
But it's definitely not us. So
Well,
we'll definitely make it.
I'm glad. I'm glad you know that part. Hey,
All right,
it-
so-
it is also
But-
not you. Don't worry.
But on a more serious
Yeah.
note, she's just trying to sell or capitalize on the desperation of people who want to make it now. The get rich quick
okay,
thing.
okay.
She sounds confident. You know, when someone is speaking rubbish, they could be saying rubbish and they could sound really confident. So you just buy into whatever it is that they are saying.
Right.
Because yes, she's packaged a certain life. Whether it's real or not,
It looks-
she's already given a perception that you could also be like her if you key into this. But guess what? She's selling courses. And guess where these courses are coming from? They are all AI generated. Please do not get me wrong. Do not get me wrong. These courses are mostly ChatGPT generated.
Right.
And please, ChatGPT, there's nothing wrong. In fact, I use AI a lot. In fact, it makes the work seamless.
Yeah.
However, when you make it seem like you are the luckiest of the fold, it's because of you work harder. No, I think it's a dent on hard work, and those type of narratives should not be projected. People should try to be very transparent in their earnings. It's either you are transparent about the journey or you are not. Rather than come out to make people feel like they are not working or they are not doing it, it's a problem. But I really admire the fact that she knows that in this space, she knows what to sell. She knows what to say.
She knows your vulnerability.
Exactly. So
She
she's
knows how to exploit
exploiting
it. Okay.
that vulnerability.
Right.
Because I'm sure that after she posted that, she would say, I think I saw people drop comments.
Yeah.
That, okay, so how do we get reach? How do we do it? And then she'll refer you, go to my YouTube and watch my videos.
That's another traffic.
And do you know what?
Look
She's
at that.
pushing the traffic
Most def.
to her page.
Most def.
And then you go there, you watch, and then she's earning. So it's
So
just-
whether you're buying a course or not, she's earning.
So now she will tell you to buy a course to go watch and see why. And like I said, if you go now to any AI tool and say, well, how do I get rich through content, you will see all of that. But
Right.
she tries to give a face to it, and that is one thing you must definitely respect her for, because she has a way of doing that. But at the end of the day, what do we say to young people listening to us? It's important that we are careful so that we do not go too fast in the process of trying to make it out of the hoods. Yes, the goal is to be rich enough to take care of ourselves and our loved ones. But the process matters.
Right.
And that is not trying to talk down on anyone who is trying to do what they need to do. But we must be honest on this path. And then some people say, oh, it's about the dream or the ability to daring to dream and to go out of it, go all the way to do it. Because there's nothing without criticism. But right now, like I said, that statement is harmful. Saying that people who have not made money online are just lazy. I think that is not
Well,
a very good narrative.
Maybe I'm beginning to become a disciple of hers. I think it's a lovely narrative, actually. You want to embrace it at your own peril. I'd say.
You're now giving that piece of advice.
No, I'm
like
serious.
you're moving.
I'm serious. Embrace it at your own peril. But hey, y'all tell me what you think, because sometimes it's not just about, having these conversations. It's also about having the right link. This is not to say that there are no businesses or things that you can do that online that will indeed bring you money. Oh, there are. But knowing what's legit from what's illegit is one. Knowing what's real and what's unreal is two. Knowing what will indeed be productive and the one that is unproductive is three. I mean, when you look at all of these together, it makes the online space a space of confusion where you see so many things, but you cannot decipher whether this one is real or this one is fake and all of that. Thanks to the AI generated content these
honestly,
days.
there are people who are making cool money online.
That's right.
But
Agreed.
if you go out there and ask them, they don't just sleep and then they wake up and money is growing in
No,
their
no, no,
account.
no.
They put in the work.
There's always the work.
And if you ask them, they will genuinely tell you that it took months, years, sweat and tears of putting in that. So nothing good comes easy. So when people try to make like there's some easy money online to be earned, that is where the problem is. We try to raise expectations for young people, like they just need to own a phone and a ring light and then boom, their account is going to be monetized.
Cassie, are you
It
making
doesn't-
money online?
I am making money online.
Then
but
you're
let's-
not lazy.
Hello, yes, good morning.
Cassandra, my sister, good morning.
Yes, good
Once
morning.
again.
Good
Honorable
morning.
Edwards.
Yes. This Odua.
Yes, boss.
I greet you, sir.
Well done.
I greet
Thank
you,
you.
sir.
Yeah.
It's Odua. Honestly speaking, let me just appreciate you for today.
Okay.
I've not been doing that. Honestly speaking, Cassandra is from my place. My God grace, what I'm looking for, if I can get it, I will recommend her for commissioner for communication.
Wahala. Hey,
Wahala
ring the
first.
bell, ring
Okay.
the bell.
Miss
Ring the bell.
Honorable Edwards, I can hear you. Awesome.
This Edward,
Yes, boss. I hear you.
you are from Cross River State, right?
Akwa
Akwa Ibom
Ibom. He's from
State,
Akwa Ibom.
actually.
Akwa Ibom. Oh,
Yes.
I know the pastor. I know the pastor one on one.
Really?
Wow.
Okay.
Yes,
All right.
I can talk to the pastor to even if he's going to be if he has given a commission, I know that he has done that, but I will advise him to allow you be the commissioner for information.
Okay.
Oh, shame.
You guys are doing well.
Okay. Honorable
You
Edwards,
guys are
thank
doing
you.
well.
Thank you so much.
I
Thank you.
therefore sick, and I'm begging for you to ring bell for yourself.
Okay.
You are doing
Appreciate that one from you,
Yeah.
Honorable.
you are
Honorable.
doing a wonderful job.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so
In fact,
much.
the
Thank
English,
you.
the English you are speaking there is unprecedented. It's as if it's somewhere. I don't know where it was school, but I have to honest you. So today,
Right.
let me tell you, let me appreciate you at least in anything you are doing. Once you appreciate, even God loves appreciation.
Absolutely.
So when you appreciate it, it motivates you more.
Right. Right.
So keep up the good job,
Appreciate
but
it.
making money online, more than 70% is fake. More than 70% is fake. Oh.
Okay.
Anyway,
Tell us
that's the
about
drama
it.
thing.
Tell us about it, please, Honorable. Go
More than
ahead.
70% is fake. Okay. Okay.
Most people that try to make money online, they actually fall into 419. Most of the line, the Facebook account, WhatsApp, all those things, they will send you a stuff. In fact, making money online is people that are so greedy. They don't want to work. As I'm speaking to you, I am working while speaking to you. I'm here going to work in another place, then we work in another place, making money online. If you're making it genuinely, thank God for yourself. But I didn't say all, but 70% is 419.
That's such a big number,
All
Honorable.
right.
Wow.
Appreciate Honorable.
Okay.
Appreciate this one from you, though.
Thank you, sir.
Yes. Thank you so
Thank you,
much,
sir.
Honorable. Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
All right.
Honorable put his feet to the ground there, stamped his foot to the ground and say, you know what? More than 40%, 70% is
I think,
fake.
okay, thank you so much, Honorable, for the flowers. In fact, we
Oh
are
yeah,
grateful.
oh yeah, that part.
Thank you. However, I would say that let's be real. Making money online is in so many forms.
Right.
You have people who are coding, you have people selling digital courses, virtual assistants, you
Social
have
media
people
managers.
creating content. And when we talk about monetizing your skills online, it's not just about creating content like
Yeah,
putting a ring. Like
yeah.
there are people who do not even show their faces online. They are making cool money.
Mm-hmm.
They are making money online and genuinely and legitimately.
Mustafa.
But the issue is where this lady is trying to package hope. That is not. Oh, okay.
Okay, so I'm seeing this message. Oh,
that
good lord.
message is really.
Ah,
I do not know.
it's tough.
Let's always try to use decent language. I do not know why we try to use French, but it's not looking good. Let's try to communicate as humans.
Anyway, AB Irison, thank you.
He
We
says,
understand.
Satan punish you with your online money. Must everybody make it online? I think at this point, people should capitalize on what's happening online. Now, even if you are not really an online person, let's accept it that the world is now digital.
Yeah.
And you have no choice
Yeah.
but to join the move.
Yeah.
And that is why you see that even very big companies that have always been there are trying to leverage that influence. You see companies, I do not want to give free promotion, but companies that we already know, especially these companies that have been established, they're leveraging the digital space.
Yeah.
Because they want to stay relevant. They want that influence. They've come to acknowledge and admit that online influence and digitization is here to stay.
Okay.
So I think you saying that, oh, to hell, I think that way it doesn't make sense. Hello.
Good morning, my great people in the studio.
Good morning, Triple D.
Oh,
Yeah, my boss, my Oga in church, I greet you all.
Yes, my man.
yes. Good morning.
Where are you calling from, Triple?
Sister, I greet you all and thank you for always being there for us. We listen and we learn a lot.
Thank you so much. Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Well, sir, let me just start by this. One of my pastor was angry he preached about anger seriously one certain time. So, hello.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hello.
Go ahead. We're here.
Okay. After preaching about anger, the next day something happened, and the way he put himself in that manner, I wasn't happy. We tried to calm him. He said no. But sir, after 2 days, I went to him. I said, sir, why are you so angry in this way? And he ended up tapping me and said sorry. And I smiled. I said, sir, I've learned from you. So that is my policy. As far as I'm concerned, that lady, she has said nothing and I have learned nothing. Because you cannot be honest to people and then you now lock up. So you say something that I cannot learn from you, just as you rightly put it. So what is the essence of that? Someone like me, why I even go into net and other things is for a different purpose. So we go to net and for a different purpose. So if you want us to learn, you want us to make money, why did you lock up? So she's not honest, and I've learned nothing from her. God bless all of you, and we'll get it right.
All right.
All right, we'll definitely get it
Triple
right.
D says, I don't see nothing I've learned, right? But we'll just head out now. Go pay some bills. We'll be right back. Before they use us as a, as that. Okay, don't worry. We'll be right back.
Sorry for the inconvenience.
I suppose it was inevitable.
Eagles 102.3.
For every Naija man, woman, pikin, and the future wey we dey hustle for, two strong names don finally jam. Na confidence bind us together. Dis na Naija wey everyday dey show you say better fit happen. As you dey hustle, dey push, and dey try to make life better, you suppose waka with strong mind. But make we yarn as e be, confidence pass hope. E mean say no matter your waka, no matter who you be, you get who dey your back. Dem go stand for your matter, hold ground, make you no fall. Sanlam Alliance sabi say confidence no be for only people wey get levels. E belong to everybody wey dey try. Na why we join hand. Two strong bodies don turn one heartbeat to give you the main protection wey go follow you for this life journey. Whether na for business, family, or for your daily bread, we dey your side. As we don jam, we go fit protect you pass before. Dey do more together and dey carry each other dey go front. Sanlam plus Alliance don be one name. Sanlam Alliance. Make una waka your life with confidence.
AEDC is rolling out smart meters, and that means no more estimated bills. Enjoy accurate billing, pay only for what you use, monitor in real time, reach out remotely, and get quicker responses to complaints and outages. Stay in control anytime, no more surprises. Visit your nearest AEDC office or call 0803 907 0070. Log on to www.abujaelectricity.com to find out when we will be metering your area. AEDC Smart Metering. Power in your hands.
Please listen to this announcement. Farex Borehole. We are competent. We are committed. We simplify borehole for your borehole survey, for your borehole drilling, or any of your borehole challenges. Call us on 080-3596-5170. 080-3596-5170. You can visit our office at Goshen Plaza, opposite Jabi Motor Park, Abuja.
Eagles 102.3 Abuja. Eagles 102.3 Abuja.
Imagine a city where green spaces thrive, communities connect, and innovation flourishes. Town planning shapes the future. From transportation hubs to public parks, every detail matters. Town planning creates spaces that inspire and uplift the community. Join the conversation every Thursday by 5 p.m. on Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja. Town planning, building cities that thrive. This is brought to you by the Nigerian Institute of Town Planners FCT chapter.
Something big is coming to the capital. Yankee Entertainment presents Joe Boy live in Abuja. Come vibe to live performance by Joe Boy. Joe Boy is coming with some friends. Date Friday, 25th July 2025. Venue Transcorp Hilton, Abuja. Time red carpet 5 p.m. Main event 6 p.m. Get your tickets now. Early bird regular 15,000 naira. Early bird VIP 30,000 naira. Regular 25,000 naira. VIP 45,000 naira. Tables gold 2 million naira. Platinum 4 million naira. Get your tickets now on www.apitix.com. Call 0702 536 4691. Follow at Malam Yankee for updates. Joe Boy live in Abuja. Supported by Hennessy, Z Cotton, Kairos Hoff Energy, Powerhouse, Transcorp Hilton, Tokyo Nightlife, and Eagles FM.
All right, it's exactly 41 minutes gone past the hour of 10 on the AM side, and you already know that this is the General Open Banter. Okay, so a young lady has gone on social media right there, put it out there and said, all of you that are not making money online, you are so lazy. You are so lazy. You don't know what you're doing. Honestly, for her that's making money online, that they are the real people who are making money almost effortlessly. And you that is going through the hard route might be you going to a visible physical store, working in a visible physical space. You are doing the hard route of making money when life is supposed to be lived in a very easy and willful way. Look at you now, suffering, slaving yourself just to make money. She sits there, crosses her legs at the comfort of her home, sipping on juice or something, maybe having a chicken bite here and there, and money's just trickling in. But yeah, even that post alone is content, and every time that you engage it, you're giving her money. Actually, she may not tell you that part though. But yeah, if she's resulted a video, you watching it for maybe about 3 minutes or so, you're giving monies to her. I mean, she's making money whether or not she's selling you a course. Well, that's why I'm thinking to align myself with her now. Indeed, you're lazy. No, you're lazy because you can actually do the same thing she's doing and get people to just watch, engage, and you'll be making monies too. So whilst we may be very quick to saying, this babe, she's not being realistic, oh, she just chasing clouds, she just wants to be seen and all of that, why not also think about what is she also doing? Why is she so consistent about engaging this space every now and then? Because from what Cassie said, she has never failed. She has been consistent in what she does. Consistent. Very consistent, like dutifully consistent, like a wife who is so dutiful to her husband. She's taken the online space as her husband, a lawfully wedded husband. Yeah, more like they've exchanged vows, and she has said, I will not leave you. My darling husband, social media, I will stay with you. You've given me trickle of money. You've given me financial stability. You've given me comforts to some extent. You've given me a voice. You've given me security too. I think I'm married to you. Right? I'll just stay here. I'll pitch my tent here. Okay. All I have to do is to be thinking of the ideas, and as I'm posting them and engaging, whether I'm doing it in a low-key, covertly, or overtly, yes, they will engage. And as soon as they engage, oh, I am still making these monies already. You're giving me money, my husband. And that's what's going on. So, well, maybe I agree with you, dear. What's the name again? Well, I'll find out. I agree with you. If nobody's making money online, they must be lazy. Especially when they have 2 hands and 2 legs, they must be lazy. Especially when they have internet connection, they must be lazy. Especially when the network is working and everything's going on well. I'm giving you challenges why people are not able to go on.
Honestly, I know you've been very sarcastic, but in that sarcasm, there is a painful reality.
Sure.
You are just trying to paint the struggles of the average Nigerian youth.
That's it.
You know, there was a time in this country when one of our very respected leaders, who was supposed to be like the #1 PR man or image maker, talking about former President Muhammadu Buhari, went to the international stage to say that all Nigerian youths are lazy.
You're lazy.
And of course, it caused the right uproar from people who said, what is he saying? What is he saying now? Because there's no part of this world that you go to that you will not see a Nigerian professional who is doing amazingly well.
Right.
Now, let's look at the odds. Despite the odds, we still try to make it. We still try to do something for ourselves. And when people call Nigerian youths lazy or young people in Nigeria lazy, they should look at what we have to contend with. Regardless of everything that is going on, people are still trying to put their heads up and make it. So I think the only thing we would do for ourselves is to be a little bit kinder. You know, words are very powerful. Words are very piercing. The things we say, the things we do, get to influence people more. They may not remember your face, but they will always remember what you ever said to them.
Right.
They may not remember what you looked like, but they will always remember what came out of your mouth. So it's very important that we always are very truthful and not disingenuous when we paint the narrative that there's so much of money to be made online. I agree. I would be lying to you if I say that I'm not someone who believes in this whole digitization era.
Yeah, right.
But there is something that people should know, that it is not like the grass is greener on this side. There are people who would quit their 9 to 5 to do content.
Do you understand?
Yes, there are people who have quit their 9 to 5 that have made it successfully.
It was a gradual process.
Exactly where I'm going to.
They didn't just quit 9 to 5.
They didn't just quit. So if you're listening to us and you want to quit your 9 to 5 and go into full content creation, how about you try complementing it?
Both of them first.
I see a lot of bankers now go into content creation where they are doing their banking and they are creating content.
Sure.
It's not easy.
Oh,
because
it's
imagine
not.
as a banker how tedious your schedule is, and you have to combine that with creating content. I create content and I know how difficult it is to stay consistent.
True.
So for people who are able to do that, they reap the benefits. Now, let me tell you how this might come. Sometimes the money online might not come directly from these applications paying you, but it may come from putting you out there for people to see you and get you and hire you for jobs.
Yes.
For instance, as OAPs, what are you doing on the side? Maybe you're creating content on how to be a better speaker.
That's right.
You're creating content on how to be a better radio presenter, because there's definitely someone out there who's coming into the industry that is going up on YouTube to check, how do I take the news properly?
Right.
What am I supposed to? What are the do's or don't? So when people continue to watch this, gradually you're selling yourself. Yes, you will earn on YouTube, but you're also positioning yourself for people to see you. So for instance, maybe a Bill Gates is coming to Nigeria and they are looking for someone to anchor their event, or looking for someone that would be a moderator at one of the panels or something. And then you are coming to mind.
That's right.
Because you have laid the pace. So sometimes the money online may not come directly from there, but it may come indirectly from the connection and the positioning that you have gotten from that platform.
That's right.
So when we tell people, or when we make it look like those who are not making it online are lazy, I think that's quite disingenuous. Let's try to be fair to ourselves. Nigeria is hard already. The world is hard.
Don't make it hard.
And I must say that we have to struggle 10 times, even more than our counterparts in other parts of the world. You see them at 28, they're already accomplished, 3 children, 5 children. They already have family life going on. But here in Nigeria, the average Nigerian man, even in his 30s, he's not thinking about getting married. It's not because he does not like the idea of marriage,
because he doesn't like
but
it.
because he feels that financial stability is not there. And truthfully so, it is not there. So let's try not to paint an unrealistic picture to push people into crime, because one of the easiest ways to make it online is definitely to scam people.
Oh yeah.
One of the easiest ways.
Very
if you do not want to put in the work, is to scam people. But if you want to make it online genuinely, it does not happen in a day. No. If anybody's telling you that just do this, I hear people say, come and buy this course, do this. Of course,
and you'll make it.
There is nothing wrong in selling a course, because you can monetize your knowledge. You can and you should monetize your knowledge.
Right.
But there is a thin line between monetizing your language, your
knowledge. Your knowledge is okay.
There is a thin line between monetizing your knowledge and being greedy.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Because we've seen cases like we've seen people who have sold Ponzi schemes and everything. Even if they bounce back, there's always that repetition. I see a couple of them on YouTube or on Facebook, and I'm like, when I see their posts, I'm like, you guys are trying to rebrand, but you literally sold a scam to people. Ponzi scheme. People fell victim, but you cashed out fine. But what about the repetition? Whatever we do at the end of the day, as much as the goal is to make it, let our dignity not take the back seat.
A good name.
Let it not take the back seat.
A good name is better than riches and treasures. And talking about, being mindful of what we say. What have you been saying about me lately?
I have been saying that you're good.
That's
I
the
said
thing,
it.
Cassie. That's
I
the
said
point.
it here.
No, it's okay. I just want to hear it again. I
just
just want to hear it again.
Check,
I just want to hear it again. That's what it is. And so be that one person who is also pushing out the positive vibe, to somebody around you. Because the truth is, the healthier we are collectively, the better for us as a people and as a nation, right? But we're still looking at that statement, though. If you've got something that you want to tell us as to regards what this young lady who has seemingly been favored by God and nature at her age, right? To coming out on social media and saying, if you're not making money online, you are lazy. You got something to say about that? Well, hit us up, though, just before we call it a close on this very segment. 0907-353-0044. Let's take this call right there.
All right, let's take it. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Good morning.
Yes, good morning to you.
Yeah, my name is Mr. John.
Mr. John, where are you calling from?
What I have to say about that lady that made that statement.
Yes.
It's a statement of a woman. It's just like the way woman used to talk. When you want to talk, you can never reason the level of your talk, what it will cost or what it will be for you. That word, you have to withdraw that word.
Okay.
She have to withdraw that word. What of the people that don't even go to school? They don't even have to use a big asset. And they are doing well more than her. You got some people who have said in Nigeria they don't even sabi how to use a hand dryer. They are doing well more than her. Are you hearing me?
Yes, Mr. John.
Nigeria, we are not lazy. We are not. It's just our leaders that are trying to make us to be lazy, and we are not lazy. Are you hearing me?
Okay.
When you see what is going up in the country, you will be tired. You will be so disappointed. But still yet, our boys, our men that are doing well. That if we can come out, you can testify what I'm saying. What I'm telling you. Are you getting me?
Yes, Mr.
So,
John.
but it's a woman. The women from women some when they want to talk, they will no reason. They will no reason. They will just say it verbally.
They talk as it comes. They don't.
Any talk that he doesn't reason and he make that statement.
How did this become a gender thing, Mr. John? How did it become a woman thing?
Mr. John,
anybody can misyan.
I will defend you, Mr. John.
No, I say it's not all. It's not all.
Yeah,
it's not all. But the 100% of the women, 80% talk anyhow.
Right.
You have to understand. You are a man. You have to understand what I'm saying.
I may understand, but she doesn't.
Maybe she just get.
Because you just try to pin it on
get,
gender.
Maybe 30 million or 40 million. When it will be even purchase land.
Yeah.
And I see they make that type of statement.
All right, Mr. John, thank you. Appreciate. Mr. John is so pissed. Like he had already attached it to a female conversation. It's a female thing. It's just how they are. The thing just comes to their mind and they just say it. Like they don't think, no thoughts, no nothing. That's not true. That's not always true, actually. Not always true. Not always true. Not always true, Mr. John. But with the statistics that you gave, 80%.
What database are we using here?
That's the thing, Mr. John. What database? But yeah, you have made comprehensive wisdom with what you said, Mr. John. And that's just the truth. The truth is, there are people who are not even tech savvy. I mean, they are just business-minded, oriented people. These people, you cannot match them when it comes to their business mind. Oh, no, you can't. It's not about school or, no, it's not about school. This is no school now. This is talking about a mind that is about business, that is thinking business. Just like someone who is really about electronics engineering, such a person, open the person's brain, you'll see how it is sparking like yeah, that's how it goes. Like two wires are combining and it's sparking. That's how this set of people that Mr. John is talking about, this business-oriented people, that's how they are. They act business. Their movement is business. The way they talk is business. The things they think or the way they think is business. Everything about them is business. And they are loved because of business. As in, so their business is business. Oh, everything about them is just business. Some of these guys make so much money and they're not coughing. They don't scream. They don't go on social media.
They're just making
on a low key
cool
and affecting the lives
but
that they
honestly, is it possible for you to be online? Well, as for the influencers, they have to show up.
That's
because
the thing.
people need to see you. They need to connect with you to be able to get that influence, or for you to even be able to influence them. However, like I said, there are other people who are making money online that they are not even showing their face, because there are so many ways to sell yourself online, or even offer products or services online. For instance, when we talk about Forex, that is also a digital product that people are marketing in. We talk about people who are doing freelancing. We talk about people who are virtual assistants. You know, there are some people who are
affiliate marketing.
Exactly, all of those things, you know. And people are taking podcasting also very seriously. These are ways that people are making money.
There is a faceless YouTube channel. You mentioned that part where you just hear your voice. They don't get to see your face. Nobody even knows.
Running no face channels.
Nobody don't even
They're
see
just
you.
educating. They're just giving value, and they are making cool money. So just take advantage of it. There is so much of money to be made online, but do not let anyone make you feel like the fact that you are not making it online, you are lazy.
Oh no, you're not lazy, my brother.
I think it would be unfair to say that someone is outrightly lazy, even though there are people who are lazy.
You're not.
There are people who are lazy who do not think that they need to work, and that is why they have to resort to scamming people. You know, there is
still
also
work. That's not lazy.
You know, there is
that's still work.
They want to cut corners.
That's still work.
That's lazy. That's someone dubious laziness.
Good. That's my point. You can use the same energy that you use in thinking on how to defraud to also come up with something that will. That's my point.
I agree with you. Do you also know that there is corporate scamming, and then there's the scamming that we all vilify? You know.
Yes.
So the corporate scammers are the ones that will come under the guise of, I'm selling this course to you, I'm doing that. Bring this to do that.
They should be arrested. Shouldn't
they do not work.
But they're not arrested.
Because they did not force you. They did not force you. They did not force you.
You're the one who engaged.
That's what I'm saying. It's a corporate scam. They want you to believe that the vacation they are currently on in the Maldives is that thing that gave them.
That is if
they're
it's
just
not,
putting a picture.
That's if it's not AI generated.
Imagine that someone is asking you to come pay let's say about 500,000 naira for a course, just maybe some days. Now, yes, there are some that are really life-changing. There are some that are practical and life-changing, but there are some that are not realistic. They're asking you to pay that amount of money because they want you to learn from them. There is nothing wrong with monetizing your knowledge. Let me always emphasize this. But there are some people who are scamming others through that because they have mastered the art of using your desperation. So for those that want to get rich quickly, you will likely always be vulnerable to them because they know and they've hacked the market. So it's important that everyone takes it easy. Yes, the goal is to make money, but let's also be real. Let's take it slowly. Let's rush slowly.
The goal is to make money, but let's also take it slowly. Let's rush
you did not
slowly.
read my message. Someone sent me a message and you didn't read it.
Sorry. Forgive me. Where is that message now?
See the message.
Oh, look
I'm
at it.
looking at it
All right,
right
this
now.
one here says, Cassie, truly, you look very extraterrestrial and cute.
Out of this world.
Ha!
That's what I'm saying.
My goodness,
Out of
Cassie.
this world.
So you left
Thank you,
Nigeria,
Joseph.
and I'm
not
here.
I'm not even of this world.
Here I am thinking I'm sitting with my colleague, but my colleague is long gone. She's elsewhere. It took someone listening,
to bring
watching.
your attention to that.
My goodness.
You know, they say a prophet does not have regard in their
No,
home. So
that's
that's why
it.
you're not rating me.
And then-
Joseph, thank you so much.
Thank you,
We
Joseph.
See you and we appreciate you.
Let's see how we can take this one on here and right now. And of course, there's a voice note from you. We always ensure that everybody's voice counts. So let's go with this.
People. My name is Abalosia. Yeah. You see, if you talk about youth being lazy, I can just tell you categorically now. There is our leaders that they are even ones that are lazy, especially our politicians. Yes, now because they're the ones that are lazy. If you want to talk about those who are lazy, because most of them are just career politicians. They can't do anything apart from politics. They are good at where they will sit down in one place, embezzling money using just a particular amount that someone can work all 10 or 20 years. They will get it within an hour or one day. So if you talk about being laziness, I think they are the ones that are being lazy.
Okay. Abalosia says as a politician, so call them out. These are the people that are really lazy, not the Nigerian people. But anyways, thank you so much. You are indeed great people, great family members. Your thoughts very clear, very distinct. We don't take it for granted, not now, not ever. And you already know this is how we close the General Open Banter. We will indeed introduce you to some very good tunes. This should take you, in a nostalgic, flight back in time while still keeping in touch with the present as we look into matters that concern the present and the future. My name is Uduak Daniel.
And I am Cassandra Yinumbe, your media chick. Keep listening to Eagles FM Abuja. Bye for now.